Good morning, everybody. Wow, you're all talking so much already. How is everyone today? I'm Clarice Hi from BeHealing.com, by the way. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Katie, you're back. Hello. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Sharon. Oh, what page are you talking about? Full moon. Oh, I had an emotional one yesterday. Oh, a Thai friend of mine came on my doorstep yesterday. I can't even talk about it without crying. A Thai friend of mine came to see me yesterday. A broken man, tear in tears. Just, it was horrible. Run out of money completely and hungry. It's terrible what's going on here. The financial consequences of no tourists being here, it's terrible. So I'm just thankful that I'm in a position that I can help them. Ooh, what was that? So how is everybody today? Are you good? Let's get some cards out. Delight. Past lives came out as well with that. Well, let's do delight instead today. Interesting energy update today. We've got about our uniqueness coming out, and it can only come out now. We've got this firm foundation. We've been building up foundations about how we feel about ourselves, but also financial foundations too, to give us confidence. Hey Maria, hey Chris. It's very sad, and it's just happening more and more now. That's three that I'm helping now. And yeah, it's really happening fast now. It's just going to get worse from here. And excuse me. And there's got to be more of them for sure. Very sad. But thankfully, I'm in a position to help. Delight 24, my favorite number. It's because I was born on the 24th. 24. Delight. You are now the kitsune happy to share with you in the midst of a moment of beauty. It's joyful, fun, uplifting, and you'll feel so much happiness. See, this is what I'm getting from the energy updates too, is that something's about to happen, something really good. And all of this waiting that we've been doing and preparing for it, we've been getting the foundations right for it. It's needed more preparation than we think. We've needed more preparation than we think. You'll feel so much happiness. For some people, this may seem trivial, that enjoyment and good times are not as serious as those moments when we walk with the shadows and discover more about our deeper aspects. This is not that time. This is now a time to come into the light, time to allow moments of joy, the lightness of being, the graceful state to be ours too, to have humour, play, music, sweetness all about us, and to laugh and be free. And this is the energy this card brings to you now, to be light, to be joyful, to be as the music from the flute is, high and light and sweet, and to know that every note has in its moment and will pass. Has its moment. Every note has its moment and will pass. As you enjoy this time and smile with pure uplifting energy shining from you, others will open up and feel this way too. It'll be a simpler time, an easier time, a time when the heaviness of the world falls away. And you are ensouled, but in the most sparkling and natural, happy of ways. You'll find others to share your happiness with, and it'll be like a ripple upon water, spreading out and influencing so many. And the world needs this joy, dear one. And this is a gift of the Kitsune realm to you, a springtime for your soul. The Kitsune adore music and fun and dance and joy. Let no one tell you you're not serious enough. Let no one try to hold down your joy. Bubble up like spring beneath the earth and shine out into the world. Cool. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be here. And I know it's been important to keep on spending my money here too. You know, trying to keep businesses going, trying to keep people going with dignity, not handouts. Now it's got to the point where it's not enough. There's not enough people to keep the businesses going. Without the jobs, they don't have the money. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get through this somehow. I got another deck. I got another deck yesterday. I got this one, the Fairies. Karen K. Fairies Oracle. I think I've got another one arriving today as well. I can't remember which it is though. Hey Habib. Let's get some more cards out. That's the Kitsune. So that's really good. We're stepping into some really good energies. We deserve it after all of that stuff we've been through. Listen. Got the Listen card. She's in the earth though. It's really windy. So you're back on the island, Katie. But there's no reception. Because I thought all the fairies were cancelled. Oh look, it's the one. It's the one that's on the book, at the front of the book. The Listen card. I thought all the fairies were cancelled because of the wind. It's crazy windy like that. So windy it dried my workout gear overnight. Not this workout gear. 6. Your decks are fun. You won't have little lots. Listen. Mindfulness, sensitivity, empathy. This young woman with closed eyes and a knowing smile is rooted in the earth. Her hair is transformed into the roots of the plants above her. You can tell the woman is aware of her surroundings. She's connected to the voice of nature. She can listen to the growing plants beneath the ground. She's an integral part of her world. She understands the sorrows and worries of the environment. She also knows the songs of nature's pleasure. Wow, she's tapped in this one. Very much in the feminine. Nice. Mindfulness, sensitivity, empathy. There we go. Should be on the Night Fairy tonight. No, I think they're all cancelled, Katie, sorry. I think they're all cancelled for days until 5th of December. Yeah, you might have to get the Lamprey Speed Bottle be the only one that's going. Right? I don't think the night boats are. Although you might be lucky from Jump On. Tends to be, they're cancelled last, aren't they? The Surat ones are cancelled first. Yeah, good luck in getting back. It's very windy out there. Not kidding. Sorry. This guy got us out. Yeah. Just check it out when you get there and lamprey it as fast as you can. Carly, shadow work. Carly's a very strong feminine, right? She's Hindu. Goddess of destruction, Carly calls for you to face your shadow self. Things lurking underneath may be disrupting what you're trying to achieve on the surface. Facing those aspects of yourself is the only way forward. Carly helps you embrace them so you can truly be free from fear. That's what I keep saying, we've got to embrace these things, love them. They haven't been put inside of us for no reason. The universe didn't get us wrong. It's put everything inside of us for good reason. Even the darkness, we need it. There's not something wrong with it or bad about it. Any part of us. Gotta love those shadow aspects of ourselves. It's only when I did that with my aggression that things really started moving for me. Because I'm powerful and strong, but I was trying to put that aside and trying to be all fluffy and nice like spiritual people pretend to be. Let's get some tarot out. Look at chicken laying there, looking outside. They took the payment for my iPhone off my credit card yesterday, which means it's on its way. How exciting. And it'll be much better for quality video very soon. I'm going to make a pick a card read today. It's going to be what's next in your love life. That's what I'm doing today. Ten of Swords. It's walking away from something that we've been living toward a new kind of truth, our new truth. And I'm getting very much a work kind of vibe from this. You know, when maybe you're like realizing that you always wanted to be something else when you were a kid, and you've got these skills and gifts and things, and you realize it, which is swords. Swords is thoughts, it's truth. And then decide that you're going to walk away from whatever it is that you have been doing toward this new path, toward the sun. So a new journey is beginning, but it's a decision to walk away from the old life. So you could be contemplating changes in your life, in your work especially, to reveal your new gifts. No, not to reveal your new gifts. To remember gifts that you've already got, maybe that you had in childhood. Revealing the gifts, that's what I called it, didn't I? There you go. That's what today's all about. That's the High Priestess. She comes out so much because she's all wrinkled, that girl. I don't want to get her out. I damaged the card and now she comes out too much. Hey, Alfred. Hey, Diane. Oh, he's rough. Oh. Yeah, that's the card that's supposed to come out with it. We've got the world on the bottom of the deck there as well. So big things are opening up right now. Big new paths. This is the card that was supposed to come out. The Seven of Inspiration. This is the debut card of you revealing yourself and really coming out. You see, this is the energies of the day. It's like all of that foundational stuff, getting ready, getting yourself ready for this, to walk away from your old path, to finish what you've been doing and to step forward as who you really are. She's naked there too. She's revealing her innermost self, flying a freak flag. That's what I was talking about in the energy update today. If you've not seen that, check it out for the 1st of December. It's called something like Childhood Gifts. But yeah, she's having to reveal herself completely, who she is. Nothing hidden anymore. It'd be like me starting off my YouTube channel or something like that to do my readings if I hadn't been telling people that I do readings before. You know, I've been doing readings for many, many years. That one is the Muse Tarot by Kaczan. The one before it was the Light Seers Tarot by the same lady. Light Seers, Kaczan and Muse. Oh, where are the Muse boxes? There it is. Muse. What else? What else has Spirit got for us? So if anyone isn't in our Facebook group yet, keep this conversation going from Psychic Cafe and keep everyone chatting with each other. There's a Facebook group now. It's called Psychic Cafe, No Muggles Allowed. Search for that, add yourself, or request to be added. If you can't find it, be a liker on my business page, Be Healing, on Facebook, and I can add you to it. It needs to be a fourth, pick a card choice, like a rock. No, three's enough. Three's enough work. Hermit. The Hermit is what we've got here, so I'm still hiding away. Still hiding away, getting ready for this debut is what I'm getting from this. Doing our own thing, still getting prepared. It's getting ourselves straight. It's making that decision. It's deciding to move away from that old life and what we have been doing toward a new truth. But it's not a new truth. It's who we've always been. It's just about revealing it, debuting ourselves there. Let's get another one. The Eight of Rings. Resourcefulness, positive potential. See, you're headed towards something new. The Eight of Rings, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Resourcefulness, positive potential. It's eight of anything is like forward motion. It's when things really get going at the eights. Hiding away, yes. Gotta protect your energy, eh? But we've got those resources inside of us. They're coming out now, and we're going to be fast forward toward this positive potential that we've got. We're going to have to be brave, is what I'm hearing. Gotta be brave. I want to admit you all of a sudden. You're still hiding away, Tanya. Learning some dating site lingo. Is there such a thing? Oof, dating site. Okay, let's get some of the new cards out. These ones, which are Whispers of Love. Now we'll get a fairy card out. Express love through gifts. See, our gifts, they're coming out. So every card that's got gift on it is coming out today. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Oh, that kind of gift. I was thinking through our gifts, sharing our gifts with the world. That's how we express our love, right? It's talking about actual gifts, presents. But it's sharing, sharing our gifts. It's the same thing, okay? It's how you express your love. And that's what I always say, that making love card. The make love card, it's always about that. It's always about doing what we love, sharing our gifts with the world, doing what we love. Let's get a fairy out. The cards look very mysterious today, don't they? Sometimes they're really bright. Not today. I've never got on a dating site. Even if you don't ever find a partner, I know, they're pretty soul destroying, isn't it? The worst of the worst on that. Oh my God. You'd be forgiven for thinking that there's nobody's got any souls and they're all shallow. Just, yeah, I agree. Let's get a fairy out. I got Magical Gateway and Journey. in my personal cards today from the fairies. Definitely a new thing starting for me. I'll show you them. And what they say on the magical gateway. Because that came out with gentle okayness and unappreciated. Like there's a new journey. Tablecloth's really. I just changed it this morning and it's very fluffy. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. And it's time to step boldly forward without looking back. You see, I've got the key and the door's open and I've got to walk forward. And it's because I'm appreciated and I've got to be okay about that. I've got something big starting and I can feel it too. I feel like I'm on the verge of it with my business. Something really big. And I've got innocent, take the risk, and then journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. I need to take my passport in to get a new visa, in fact. But I'm getting ready for something, and I feel it. I do feel it. Almost at 3,000 subscribers. So exciting. Chicken! I want to go out. And I've just got this feeling that once it gets to 3,000, or from now, it's just going to get much bigger, much faster. Aha! Do a reading. You do a reading on them. Just give me the names. Oh, inner child. Awesome. What's that card there? It's the bear. Yeah, they're nice. Hi. I do like this. We've got inner child. I'll hold it up because it's easier to read it off the camera than it is. Such tiny, tiny words. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. But stay safe. Nice. So we are bringing our inner child out. Rachel. Don't remember. So we've had a lot of people in the cafe. Been very busy. Good thing I don't have to make coffees. I did make a coffee yesterday in the middle of it. I did a reading for you yesterday as well, Katie. I remembered. What next? Let's get a wisdom. Fairy deck is nice, isn't it? I do like it. That was your idea, Donna. Thank you. I don't remember a Rachel. I had such a busy weekend. It's awesome. It was so abundant, in fact, that I haven't even needed to dip into my savings to pay off for my iPhone. Just came from this weekend. Thank you, everybody, for your support of my channel. It really means a lot to me, especially now and the shit that's going on now in the world. Hope your gift will be obvious. Well, it's childhood. It's from childhood. It's something that we've always had in us. Between worlds. We're not quite ready yet. This is where the Hermit card came out. Getting prepared for this. This is why the reading is, it keeps on seeming like it's going to happen, but now I get it. It's not. It's just preparing. It's just preparing us, making us think that it's about to happen so that we get ready. It's those carrots, and we've got to think that it's about to happen. to get ready. But we are in between worlds at the moment, so it's not quite yet, not quite yet. Not ready, not just yet, not just yet. We're getting ready. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Raya. Dead end. Something's ending in our lives. Well, that came up in quite a few people's readings as well, dead ends, this weekend. And it's not really a dead end. It's you can't keep on going in this direction. Brick walls are put up, something isn't working. It's just not the timing to do it yet. There's still preparation to do. More carrots. Always carrots. So the dead end is something that's like you've got to stop doing it. You've got to make a new decision. Something made me laugh. I had a visitor yesterday at training. Someone came to look. Someone that showed up at Ben's birthday. And then they show up and watch me at training. Interesting. Allergic to carrots. Not believe the cards at all. It's like, yeah, cards. You're just pretending so that you get me ready for something. Don't believe a word of it. Oh. I wanted to buy a carrot yesterday and I couldn't find one. Bucket shop. Watch Blippi, the 2-year-old next door today. Yeah, that will help for sure. I think we should all watch Blippi. I've never heard of Blippi before, but it sounds good. Oh, I used to do that. I used to sometimes just spend a day watching cartoons. I'll send you a video, Katie. The police showed up and then he did karaoke. It was funny. A sword, cutting something out. So look how similar this is to the Between Worlds card. Got the darkness, the greyness, and then it turns into that colourful. We've got some really good things coming, hence the delight card. But we've got something to cut out first. There's a dead end to cut out first. Again, the mask. Again, that same imagery. All 3 of them there. So if we're in darkness, these are the aspects of it. We've got something to cut out. We're in between worlds right now. We're getting prepared for the new. We've got to get rid of our masks as well. This is us hiding away from what we really want to do. Us not being courageous enough to cut the stuff out that we need to cut out. Us pretending that we're someone else. Pretending that we're not a unicorn. So everyone's writing about unicorns now on my YouTube channel, which is really funny. I recorded the videos, I did all the dailies for the week, and then I did the weekly one. So I hadn't yet talked about unicorns, but it's obviously leading up to it because in the dailies, I'm going on about unicorns, aren't I? But not saying it as that. Stern one, no, that one. Are you talking about what's his name? There's one who does Muay Thai, and he's Chanapan. He's so serious. So serious. Is he handsome? Kinda. Oh, your hopeful person may be in dead end. She wants me to date others. Why? weird. External factors, yes. Mine too. Hey, Zena. Haven't seen you for ages. Let's get another one of these out because you can't leave us hanging like that. What's coming when we cut these stuff out? The rainbows, the colourful stuff is coming, obviously. Don't know what his name is. I'll send you the video anyway. Katie. Tall and solid. Oh, is it that one? I don't know. This card keeps on coming out, but I don't know what it is. Kairos. Kairos, I have no idea. So I'm not taking it because I don't know what it is. For a time man, it looks like he's killed a tiger with his bare hands. The ones with the real Genghis Khan kind of look. There we go. That's better. The king. Yay, that's what we want. That's what we want to hear. King's coming. Woo! Right, let's do some readings for you guys. Put me on TV. Yay, I'm famous. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of attention too, considering there's nobody on the island anymore. Who wants one? Is it Kang? Oh, I don't know. Could be him, I don't know. Maria. No, me first. Guidance, soften and open. Yes. You know what? I've been getting my guidance through films lately. It's kind of nice. Oh, yes. The film last night that I watched. Yeah, trying to crack me open for sure. Trying to get me out of King of Swords. It was about kids. It just brought it all back about the instant family that we were. It was nice, very nice. Maria, you've got overwhelming and healing, so there's something to be faced up to. Should speed up a bit. I've got training. Overwhelming and healing. It's upside down. There's something to be faced. This overwhelming card, it's like the stuff that that's been locked away for a while. I think I talked about it in a reading recently of those protective mechanisms that we've got, you know, like when we have a car accident and we don't remember the really traumatic part of it. We've got these protective mechanisms inside of ourselves. If we've been through any kind of a trauma, we've got the same. It gets locked away until we're ready to deal with it. Now, this suggests that something big that has been locked away, you're ready to deal with now, you're ready to heal. Could be kind of overwhelming. The emotion when it comes out could be overwhelming, is what I'm getting from that, Maria. Tanya. Oh no, it's just jumped. I've still got my full moon readings half price if anyone's interested in that. If you're still feeling the full moon energies, because it wasn't that long ago, was it? Yesterday afternoon. Tanya. They're on BeHealing.com. Be vulnerable and romance. Oh, Tanya, be vulnerable to romance. So you've got to soften up too. You've got to stop being so hard and protective. Rah. Be vulnerable. Got to be open to it. Be softer, be the Queen of Cups, not the Queen of Swords. Raya. Empower self and move away. Oh, stand in your power and stand up for yourself and do your own thing and move away. So you've got this message very strongly to let something go. Maybe what you were doing before, as in work. Empower yourself and move away from that. Do what you want to do. Do what you came here to do. Now, Arlene, you've got passion and respect. Interesting. So it seems like maybe through past experiences, maybe in romantic relationships, Arlene, when there's been a lot of passion there, it's caused you to lose respect for them or lose respect for yourself. It's like you don't really trust that passion, which is understandable because when we have a lot of passion, it goes both ways. Those people that we're really passionate about, that we really, really love, well, when that goes wrong, it's really, really bad. It feels really bad. So we can get very sensitive to that kind of thing, but our hearts still want us to choose that passion. It's an indicator of someone being important to us, so respect that. Cherie, you've got completion and physical action, so you've actually got to take some action to put something to end. Put something to death is what I was hearing. You've got to take action in that, so it feels like you're trying to wait for something to fizzle out and go away by itself, but it feels like you need to actually do something to stop it, to end it. Like quit that job or tell that person or actually do something. Wi-Fi just had a bit of a wobble then, because that's what happens is my email starts jumping up and down to get my attention. Get rid of that. That's you, Cherie. Katie. Katie, play and perfect. Oh, yeah, have fun. I know it just flashed through my head that even if you're stranded, have fun. There's some perfection in what's going on at the moment for you. Have fun, have fun. Go with it. Donna. Donna, release guilt and I am heard. This has got the energy of continually asking the universe for what you've already asked it for and not thinking that it's heard you because it's not coming fast enough or it's not coming in the way that you thought it would come. And there's a guilt about that. So like you're taking too much responsibility to make things happen in the way that you want them to happen or the way that you thought that they would happen. There's too much responsibility being taken here. The universe has heard you, it's going to bring you what you want, but it's like you've put so many constraints in. You've asked for what you want, but it's got to come through this person in this way, in this timing, and all of this. So many constraints, and it's making you feel guilty that you've not been able to control it into being. But it's the control that's stopping it from coming, because it could be coming through a completely different avenue, completely different person, completely different way than the constraints you've put on it. So there's some release to do there. Gina. And if anyone wants to be in our Facebook group, you're welcome there. Just search for it. It's called Psychic Cafe, no muggles allowed. If you're a muggle, don't come. If you're a muggle, you wouldn't be in here anyway. Gina, allow an understanding. Yeah, there's a good reason for everything. And sometimes it's hard to see it in the moment. But what we can do is just believe that there is a good reason for everything, even if we can't see it, and that can appease our mind a little bit. You will understand. We always do, right? We always understand in the future why something didn't happen or why something was happening, tower moments and all of that. We always understand later on, and we're always glad that it happened later on. So just let that be enough that you know that you'll feel like that later. Excuse me. Sharon. Sharon, you've got to initiate and be still, keep quiet. So it's very much about, oh, look at the tablecloth out there. Very much about setting things up, initiating it, ask the universe for it, getting your imagination. Yeah, it's asking for what you want in this quietness, hermiting away and asking the universe for what you want. You've got to initiate things. Don't just wait for random stuff to come to you. Ask for what it is that you want. Chris, you see, some people ask too much and ask too specifically. Some people forget to ask at all and just end up on this random path to randomness because they've not got goals and things like that. Chris, you got wait and let go of the story. How often do you get the wait cards out, Chris? But you've got a story going on. You're telling yourself a repeating story, and your higher self wants you to get out of that. Get positive, get expecting way more. Alfred. Interesting. So there's a little bit of worry going on in you, Alfred. Comments just disappeared. A little bit of worry going on in you, and that comes from a lack of trusting yourself. Yeah. And if you've been trying to soothe yourself from that worry, you will have succeeded somewhat, but the worry will keep on coming back because the worry has its foundations in not trusting yourself. So focus on that and trusting yourself, Alfred. Oh, now I have to find where I was. There. Oh, that was Alfred. Callie's next. Callie, you got changes in your work and you know about it. It feels like you know what your gifts are, you know what your strengths are, you know what you're good at. Maybe you're waiting for someone to discover you or someone to point that out or someone to appreciate it in you and then just kind of give it you instead of you knowing and then putting yourself there, saying, I'm great at this, I'll do this. It very much feels like you know what your skills are and stop waiting for someone else to put you up there. I used to do that. I mean, I knew my readings were amazing, but I know it was like I just thought that YouTube videos just randomly went viral or something, that suddenly I'd be noticed. And then I stopped doing that and I started putting the work in, putting myself out there, actually doing it. Very different energy. Timothy. Timothy, you've got time alone and patience, right? Single. Be patient. You're on a path. You're being prepared. April. Let go right now. Let it go right now. I'm sure you've been given signs to let something go and surrender. Do it now. You're probably dipping your toe in a little bit and then going, no, I'm going to still hold on to it. Let go now. April. Strong message. Yeah, look for the unicorn, Timothy. Sabrina. You got to work on your abundance right now through loving yourself, Sabrina, before you go for anything else. Self-love and abundance needs to be in place. Talked about it in the energy update for today. Those firm foundations, we can't do anything good if we don't have our abundance and our self-love in place. We've got to have those firm foundations in place. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people, before they've done this for themselves, before they've got their foundations for themselves, they'll want to help the world or help everyone else. And you just can't do it. You can't do high level thinking while you're worried about basic survival stuff in yourself, basic care, basic emotional care for yourself. You've got to get those foundations for yourself in place. Abundance and self-love for you, Sabrina, all the way. Sina. Xena? Is it Xena? Something like that. Brilliant and transformation. You're transforming at the moment. Whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. You're doing it right. This is a brilliant transformation for you. Habib. Habib. Oh, you've got a friend getting in touch with you. It's not insignificant either. Otherwise, they wouldn't mention it. So a friend's going to get in touch and it's going to be something important. So, yeah, reciprocate, talk to them, see what they've got for you. You can't watch TV. Don't know. Yeah, I very rarely watch it, but movies now. Been watching more movies lately in this last couple of weeks than I have for a very long time. You don't have a passport, Timothy. Oh, Teresa, hello. Interesting. Teresa, you've got travel and success. Um, if you've been thinking about visiting somebody or changing location, definitely do it. Where you're happy is where things will work for you. So yeah, do that. It could be short term, it could be long term. Teresa. The overwhelming stuff, Maria. Yes, that'll be it for sure. You're welcome, everybody. Everyone's calling Donna ETG crew 321. Don't forget to hit like, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for reminding everyone, April. Hey, Robin. No, it's jumped again. Shree, thank you. Yeah, don't be such a control freak, Katie. Enjoy yourself. Not too late for a read, Robin. Robin, you've got forgive them and create something new. Forgive them and create something new. Move on from that. It feels like you're trying to get blood out of a stone, or you're trying to sort something out. Just move on. Forgive them and move on. There's nothing more from that situation. Hi, Elizabeth. Constantly writing affirmations. Yeah, let it go, Donna. Elizabeth, yes, you can. You've got, thoughts. Okay. Is this thought useful, and be firmer? So meditate. This is saying that you're having really unuseful thoughts, as in thoughts that are undermining you. Could be, yeah, repetitive thoughts. Or, when we get into mind loops thinking about stuff that we really don't want to be thinking about, stuff that hurts us, breaking our own hearts, thinking about the terrible things that could happen, or something terrible that happened in the past. We just get in the worry. That's what it is, worry too. Be firmer in letting that go. Be firmer in distracting yourself. Meditation could be good. Although when you're in this, meditation is really hard. Distraction could be good too. You're welcome, Gina, and Chris, and Sharon. Zia. There you go. I remembered the Z and the I. And the A. I just put an N in there. Cool, Teresa. Spot on, Sabrina. Totally resonated, Teresa. Awesome. Yay, a subscriber. We're almost at 3,000. It's so exciting. It's going to happen today, I'm sure. Self 345. Deepta. Deepta, you're good enough. It's going well. So it's going better than you think. And yeah, you're not off track. You're not behind. It's not that there's something wrong with you. So just get your mindset in that place, Deepta, that things are going well and you are good enough. Gabe, there's enough time. Just. Gabe, you've got, yeah, someone else had this message too, move away in success. So wherever you're thinking of moving to, that's where your success is going to be. If you're thinking about moving, changing location, even if it's just visiting somewhere for a short period of time, there's something there for you. There's some success for you, especially if you're looking for a job or something like that. It's somewhere else. Your place is somewhere else. Helped you understand things I couldn't decipher. Coming a long way. Awesome. So thank you everyone for coming along. Thanks for your likes and your subscribes and all your support on my channel. If you do want to join our group, stay in touch with us all the rest of the time when I'm not here live, you can do that. It's on Facebook and it's called Psychic Cafe. No muggles allowed. Just request and me or Chris will let you in. And what else? Yeah, if you want a private reading from me, right now I've got full moon readings are still half price. That'll end today, so at some point, because I'm sure not many people will be booking those now. Apart from that, all my readings are available. I will be publishing a pick a card read tonight. So check that out here on my YouTube channel when I put it up. But have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow.